it's going to be.
And there is a big difference. Sometimes you get beaten in a match, and other times you lose. There is a big difference. These players must play their own game. Forget about the opponent's score. Play their own game. Goldman leads by 9, 7th frame.
There, he got it right solidly in the pocket for a strike in the 7th, and he's up by 9 over Pete Weber, and we'll return.
I shopped around before I came to Midas.
About Pete, he's up now in a crucial situation.
Well, Bo, he's going through what every rookie goes through. He's got the rookie jitters, and he's doing everything like a rookie should. He's missing his spot. He's pulling the ball a little bit, rushing every shot a little bit, but I'm proud of him. It's better than me winning out there, just watching him bowl on TV.
Well, Dick, it's not over. He only trails by 11. There's 3 frames left. What advice, if you were over there and were allowed to talk to him, would you give him for these last 3 frames?
Well, the advice I'd give him is make sure that he stretches out a little bit more with the follow-through and gets the ball out to his mark. He's pulling the ball away from his mark, and so I advise him not to pull it.
Okay, he's coming up in the 8th frame. He's got 3 crucial frames left. I'm going to let Daddy go back over there, David Dials, and maybe he can pull it out for son Pete.
Okay, Bo. Pete Weber just picked up 6-10, and he's ready to bowl in the 8th frame, trailing by 11, and he'd like nothing more than to have a strike here. Does he get it? Yes, he does. In the 8th, Pete Weber. Even though Arnie Goldman is leading, that puts a little bit of pressure on him. He is trying to put together a double.
And it's coming to a crucial frame for Arnie Goldman. He's working on his thumb hole right now, trying to get that proper feel on the ball. But he leads by 11, strike working. But it looks like Pete Weber's getting his feet on the ground. He's a very aggressive young player, so if Goldman wants to get a big lead, it has to be here in the 8th frame. Can extend to 21.
Very nicely done, a double. Arnie Goldman a strike in the 8th, increasing his advantage over 17-year-old Pete Weber to 21-10.
It's by no means over, though. Remember, Goldman is not an experienced player. Much like Pete Weber, a lot of mistakes are made in the last 2 frames in pro bowling. The 9th frame, Goldman leads by 21, can extend his lead to 31.
Had been for a couple of mistakes late last week, you wouldn't have cashed all that big check that you cashed this week or sent home to Sissy.
Well, remember, there's 10 frames in the game of bowling. You have to bowl them all in the pro division.
A little light.
A very poor shot. He just elbowed that shot, as the players say. Let his arm get away from his body. No leverage. He hit his spot and left the 3-5-6. By no means easy in this situation.
Bo, isn't that the danger of his approach, though? That he comes out there, like we said, like a spider or an octopus, and there's so many moving parts to get back in line.
Very true, Dave. He raises up a little bit at the lines. The ball's coming through. Makes it much more difficult.
Ooh, just made it. A spare in the critical 9th frame. Now,
but
Pete
Dave,
Weber.
he's opened the door. He's
Right,
cut
he has. Pete Weber's looking for a double.
Right, and he's cut that pin count down to 18. 21's a lot more difficult than 18. Look at the break he gets on the 5-pin. Almost chops it off. The situation becomes this. Pete Weber, with strikes the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, can win the match, actually shut out Goldman. Right now, he trails by 18, can cut it to 8.
To read the intensity of 17-year-old Pete Weber. Is he there? No, a little too heavy.
It's not over, though. The 3-6-10. If he converts this, gets a double in the 10th, he will force Goldman to mark. But this is a must-spare situation.
Winner of this, I don't know whether it's a big prize or not, getting to take on Earl Anthony.
Well, it's going to be good experience for either player. It's not over yet, though. Remember, 10 frames in a game.
He gets it. Pete Weber's still alive. He has 156 and a spare up in the 9th. He gets the difficult 3-6-10. I tell you, for a kid that age to convert that cluster, it takes a little doing.
David, he must strike on this ball. If he doesn't strike, Arnie Goldman will meet Earl Anthony. Taking a little extra time. He's settled down by now, an aggressive young player. He's going to be out here many more times.
Very thin, very thin. Left to 2.
Well, he started bowling much better towards the end of the game. You know where he got off is the first 4 or 5 frames. As his dad said in the interview, he was a little nervous. He started pulling the ball. When he settled down, he gave it too much room. If he had just been nice and relaxed at the start like he finished, I think he'd have done much better. Finished 11th last week at the Fairlanes Open, so Pete's improving every single week.
He's fair in the 10th. He'll finish in the 190s.
Arnie Goldman has to just keep it on the lane. He'll go against Earl Anthony in the semifinal match. And I'll tell you what, not being too much of a prophet, though, I think he's going to need a little better scores than he shot the first 2 matches, David. I look for Anthony and Roth to really put the hammer down.
Pete Weber, nice performance. Finishes at 193, a little bit short. Arnie Goldman will be the winner. He can just drop it on the surface. Really, all he has to do.
Well, a little danger on that outside line, but I don't think Arnie will throw it that wide. He'll keep it in a safe zone right up at the head pin.
If he needed anything else, he got it. Arnie Goldman, the winner. The Pro Bowlers Tour will continue after this message from one of our